Welcome back, everybody. Today we are testing the latest from Motiv, the Steel Forge. If you like what we do, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe and check us out on Patreon. First impressions, the Steel Forge impressed everyone. Will it step on the toes of the Evoke Hysteria? This is an interesting one, the Steel Forge. I have to say, from the first, I knew this was a ball motion that would resonate with me personally. I did, after two shots, touch the cover with a very light 1500 grit scuff by hand. As I can tell right away, I wanted a smidge more traction with the couple ring pins, ring 7 pins. Then it felt like I couldn't miss the length, but still good underlying strength of the propulsion MXV cover stock, plus that low RG earlier rolling nature, plus the symmetric continuity. Just really looked like a spectacular matchup on this condition. This looks like a mid-defined ball in the simplest sense of fitting in the bag, as it's a step down in cover from the Jackal Ghost or Onyx, but still a big revving core that you'd want to use when you still need some mid-lane control. Quote, angularity wasn't an issue, but the thing it does is really balance the motion effectively between core roll and cover read, which gives it that climbing motion we're used to seeing from, say, an old school Marvel Pearl. It's probably a touch less than the Evoke Hysteria, but is a difference enough to be in the same bag? I don't know, honestly. For Tyler, it looked just as good. Same roll characteristics and overall motion is exactly as I saw. The main difference is, for me, the ideal line is closer to the third arrow, and his was fourth arrow. So basically, more or less, the track area for our respective sides of the lane. But the motion was very comfortable, predictable, and continuous, even while still generating a deceptive amount of angle. With the strength of the cover and higher differential, and with open angles, I'd say you have some likelihood for corner pins missing out, as this is not a what I call a thin ball reaction. In other words, it's not a super flippy reaction. Additionally, misses in may not hold given the overall strength of the ball, but still felt easy to throw with good room plus or minus off center. For Brian, right out of the gate, it looked pretty similar. He was also closer to the third arrow, which does push him a little deeper than other pieces he typically tests on this house shot, showcasing the strength of the Steel Forge. With that, though, comes a little sacrifice in that you can clearly see if he pushes it slightly farther out to the friction, he leaves some flat corners. So for him, keeping the breakpoint in some oil or even a little bit in was the right play. The bottom line, everyone saw the same roll from the Motiv Steel Forge, and we all enjoyed it very much, being an especially good matchup to our test pattern for Tyler and myself. The question I'm left with is, what do I do with two balls that feel quite similar and both equally impressive in the Evoke Hysteria and Steel Forge? I think this is a question that will have to be pondered a bit more, as I really don't have an immediate answer. Thanks for watching, and we will catch you in a future video.